Hey guys, it's hard to stay motivated to continue your freelancing, especially when it seems as if you're just spinning the same wheels, you're not getting better paying jobs, you're just with the same clients and you're not moving forward in your career. It could be frustrating, trying on Upwork, trying on Fiverr. But the truth about it is that freelancing is way more than freelancing platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, freelancer.com, and the rest. There are ways you could get high paying and bigger clients. I'm not just talking about LinkedIn. I'm not talking about social media and stuff. Those, even though this method I'm going to show you have something to do with LinkedIn and social media, but there is a process you have to follow to get these high paying and bigger clients. So with a lot of competition on Upwork and Fiverr, it's important that you spread your net. It's important that you try other places out, you try other methods of getting freelancing clients. So if you know that you are capable of taking on more complex jobs, but you don't just know how to put your foot in the door, you don't just know how to get these clients, you're looking for a way to get clients off Upwork and Fiverr and other freelancing platforms, then you should stay to the end of this video. Once again, my name is Teresa Apan. I share information on how you can make money working from home. Interested in this kind of information, go ahead to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell to know when next I drop a video like this. In this video, I'm going to share with you how to get freelancing clients off Fiverr, Upwork, freelancer.com, or any freelancing platforms. How can you get these high-paying clients that could get to pay you monthly? You could be on a monthly basis. You could work with them for a long time. If you know you are ready to handle such complex jobs and you know you are ready, you have the skill, you're professional in your skills, you have years of experience, and you are not scared of trying new things, then let's just get started about this process. You need to know who is going to be your potential clients. Before I go ahead to discuss this point, I would like to point out that this is going to be a mini series. There are going to be a lot of other videos explaining the process I follow, the process other persons follow. I'm going to be dropping them one after the other. They're not going to take that long to drop, but I'm going to start with an introductory video, and that is this video I'm shooting right now. So let's just get ahead to discuss the first method. The first method, as I have said before, that you need to know who your potential clients are. Your potential clients, who are there, where can you find these clients, what kind of service do these clients offer, what kind of service do they require from you, who do you work with, who do you want to work with, and where do you find them. So those are just the two questions you have to answer for this section of who are your potential clients. What I do is start by dividing my prospective clients into grades. As a copywriter, the first grade I will give it to businesses that need my services. The second grade is agencies that need my services, and the third grade is multinational companies that may need my services. So I divide them into three grades. What are the people I want to work with? What are my potential clients? I've mentioned. 1, I want to work with small businesses. 2, I want to work with agencies. 3, I want to work with multinational companies. So you could follow the first step. You divide your potential clients into 3 grades. So now, where would you find these 3 grades? Where will you find someone that's a small business that need your copywriting service, that need your graphic design service? And where would you find someone that owns an agency that needs your business or copywriting service? Where would you find a multinational service that need your that need your service or your skills? So these are questions you should ask yourself. You could just write those down in a Google Doc or in a Word document and list out those places you find these clients and list out what kind of clients there are. So I'd advise that you first start with small businesses. Since it's your first time, you want to go with an audience or with a potential client or target audience that you'll be able to approach, that you'll be able to work for and get good reviews before you go for agencies or multinational companies. So that is what you need first of all. So I'd advise you start with small businesses or businesses that need your skills and service. Now, I'm going to explain this process well, but it's going to be in the video, in the mini series. So do well to subscribe to know when next I'm going to drop that video or when I will drop that video. Or you could check the description. If you're watching this later on than the day it was uploaded, you could check the description and you'll see a link to watch that video. Now, let's move on to what you should do next. So now you know your potential clients, you know where to find them, you know what they do, you know the service they offer. Now you need to find out who is in charge of the hiring process. This might seem like a lot of work, but trust me, when it comes to freelancing and using this method, you are not going to regret it. Because when you hear people say, I made $50,000 a year, $100,000 a year, $20,000 a year freelancing, this is how they get to make such huge amounts of money. It's possible to make this money on Upwork, and also not possible, but it's possible for you to make so much from working with clients that need your services off these platforms. They'll get to hire you as a freelancer, and they will pay you your worth because you are going to bargain price with these people. So it's important that you know who is in charge of the hiring process. This is not like Upwork. Like on Upwork, the hiring manager or whoever it is that will be in charge of the hiring process would come on Upwork and upload their job requirements, will come on Fiverr and chat with you. But this is not the case with this method, because here you have to go look for them. Over there, they bring their requirements to you. So that's the purpose for those freelance platforms. But now, in this case, you are the one looking for who is the hiring manager. There's a way to go about this, and as I have said, it's going to be a mini series. This is an overview of what is involved. So I'm going to do a separate video for this step also. Now let's just move on to the next thing you should do. So the next thing you should do is to pitch your service. So the first thing, you found out who your potential client is, who it is you want to work with. You found out where you can find them and what you can do for them. The next thing is you find out who is hiring, who is your hiring manager, who is in charge of hiring in that company or in that business. Then the next thing you need to ensure is that you are valuable to that person. You don't go to someone who does not need your service. You need to work with someone who needs your service. You need to know you are valuable to that person. Before you send me a message that you want to help me manage my social media platform and so on, you need to ensure that I actually want to have a social media presence. I actually want to have a social media presence. There's a way you can find out if this person needs your service, and I'm also going to discuss this. So you need to ensure that you're a valuable asset to that person. You need to do research on your clients, their company. If you are building a website for them, you need to find bugs. If you want to offer your graphics design services to them, you need to find out their graphics and stuff that they require. If you're going to write copy, you need to find issues with their copy, their website copy, what it is they're getting wrong, and offer your service. So you need to do something quite different from what they already have. You need to make sure they see reason why you are the right person for the job. So that's why I said, if you are looking for a better paying job and you are ready to go through and put all this into place, then this is for you. If you're just looking for something simple that you wake up and someone will come and chat with you and hire your service, then you should head over to Fiverr. I have several videos about Fiverr. You can find them in the description. So if you want high paying jobs, better paying jobs, want to earn in thousands of dollars, then this video, it's for you. This mini series I'm putting out is for you. Now, once you've ensured that you're valuable to your clients and you found out the problem you're going to solve, you pitch your service to them. How do you pitch your service to them? You send them emails. Now, this is the thing. They may be probably very busy with their day-to-day operations and the rest, and they will not even have time to go through their emails. There are most companies that have even put some processes in place where if you are not working in the company or they are not expecting your email is going to automatically bounce to spam and the rest. There are companies like that. I'm also going to show you how to find out which email addresses which email addresses can bounce off your emails to spam. So I'm also going to explain that. So for now, I'm just going to talk about how do you find these emails. I'm going to show you tools, free tools, but most of these tools are paid, free tools, how you can find this email, and individuals that could help you find these emails. Then, once you've gotten the emails, which are very difficult to get for most people hire people to do this for them. It's called email scraping. Once you find this email, you pitch your service to them. Before you pitch your service to them, you need to ensure that they want to work with you. The next thing you should do is pricing. So the pricing here is quite different from what you are used to in freelancing platform. The pricing here is totally different. It's not the $5, $10 range or stuff. You need to price based on the industry standard. So now you're a freelancer, but you're a professional freelancer. You're not coming in as someone from Upwork or Fiverr. So if you were charging lesser for your skill on Upwork or Fiverr, you're not going to do that here. If a copywriter is being paid $100 per hour, for an example, if a copywriter is being paid $100 per hour as the wage as for copywriters, once you come out to work with these companies or these individuals out there, that should be your pricing. That should be your pricing. You're not going to go down low to the Fiverr's $5 or Upwork's $10 per hour or that sort of thing. So now this is the best part. The pricing is always different. It's always worth it, because it's just as though you're a paid employment, but you are a freelancer. You have your freedom, you have your time to do or work with other clients if you have the time, or take on other clients, but you are a freelancer based on contract. Now, this method I am talking about is one method that a lot of persons do not want to put in time to achieve. But if you follow this mini series that I'm going to start, you would be able to achieve this easily. When you hear people say, I've mentioned this before, you hear people say I make $20,000, $50,000. I'm talking about Nigerians, maybe tech guys or non-tech guys. Most of them are not on this Upwork platform, because if you notice, there are most people that will say in 4 years they were able to make $100,000, or in 4 years they were able to make $60,000 from Upwork. Most persons that are freelancer make this off these platforms. Even most of these guys on Upwork that make all this huge money, they make the same amount of these platforms. So I'm going to share with you the processes and the steps involved in this. So do not forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on the notification bell to know when I will drop these videos. If you're watching this later on, you should check the description. I would have included a link to these videos. Thank you guys for watching till the end. See you in another video.